Okay. Shake it all out. And oh, come on, don't let me be the only one doing that. Go. Shake, shake, shake. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Can I lie down while you do your yoga today? Okie dokie, let's lie down. Let's all lie down while we sit and watch it. Okay? So if you want to bring your bricks into T position at the back of the mat, you can. Otherwise, just lie down and get comfortable. So, Gemma, make sure that there's something supporting your lower back a little bit, yeah? Right. And if you can bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to drop out wide, please do that. If that's not a good position for your hips, then find a more comfortable position, okay? And then close your eyes and let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale with a big sigh. And again, a deep breath in. And a big sigh out. One more time, nice deep breath in. And let it go with a big sigh. And then allow the breath now to flow in and out freely and softly. And watch as the breath flows in. Watch as the breath flows out. Notice how you're breathing. Notice how you're feeling. And when you are ready, gently encourage the breath in to be a little deeper and the breath out to be a little longer, and just staying with the breath so that you are present. Okay? And this week, so last week, for those of you who weren't here, we worked on the root chakra, okay, which is all about feeling safe and secure and being grounded. This week we're moving up a little bit and we're going to the sacral chakra or Svadhisthana chakra. Okay? And the sacral chakra, or the energy center, is very much all about sensuality, sexuality, creativity. Okay? This is our home of the sacred self. This is the center of our sense of self. Okay? And it is the area where we explore the sweetness of life. Okay? The sacral chakra is the I feel chakra. I feel loved, valued, a part of the society, connected, sexy, worthy, all of these things. Okay? So I'm not going to talk about what it feels like to be blocked in that chakra because I don't really know. We're just, it's a place, this is where we feel things and that's all I know. And this area in front of the sacrum, so right in the center of the pelvis, okay, you can imagine it being the center of creativity because this is where we make little ones, where we grow little ones for women. You men don't grow them inside, but it's all that the creation of life takes place in this area. So we're going to connect to this area quite a lot. Also, this area of the sacral chakra is also where the yogis and the Chinese and the Japanese all believe where our life force or chi or prana lives. Okay? And for those of us who are into anatomy, this is the core of the body, the physical core of our body. Okay? Obviously the core involves a lot more than just this area, but this is literally the center of your body, the fulcrum where your center of gravity lives, right? So it's quite an important area, so we'll be working on that a bit today. Okay? So let's start to engage the muscles of the pelvic floor now as you breathe out and lift the belly in and up as well. And as you breathe in, relax the pelvic floor back down. Breathing out, gently squeeze and lift the pelvic floor up, draw the belly up as well. And breathing in, relax back down. And just do a couple more like that here. And then on your next out breath, if you're lying on the bricks, put your feet on the mat, roll over to one side and move the bricks out from underneath you and lie back down. Okay? And we're going to let the whole spine just settle, extending the legs out in front of us. And then let's do a big full body stretch. So breathing in, reaching the arms overhead, pointing the toes forward, and then stretch one side, and then stretch the other side, and keep that going a few times. And then when you've done both sides evenly, use your next out breath to bend the knees and hug them into the chest. Wrap your arms across your legs if it's comfortable, and then gently rock side to side. Noticing the sacrum area pressing into the floor. So the sacrum is the back of the pelvis, right? That hard bony bit where the pelvis and the spine connect. Okay? And then relax back down. We're going to do a few hip circles. Okay. And the sacral chakra is in front of the sacrum, not at the back. So it's literally right in the center. Well, it's not literally because it's not there, but it's in the center of your pelvis. Okay, go in the opposite direction a few times. So I will say it again, there is no such thing as spinning energy discs in our body. If you cut it open, you're not going to find it. It's just a metaphor for places where we feel certain energies. Extend the arms and the legs up towards the ceiling and rotate the wrists and ankles. Okay. The color associated with the sacral chakra, go in the opposite direction a few times, is the color orange. And the sound here is VUM. Fabulous. Then let's bring our feet back to the mat. We're going to do pelvic tilt. So I don't know, you can probably come off that for a little while. Yeah. We're going to have the heels of our hands, okay, resting on our hip bones, and our thumbs are going to touch just below the tummy button, and our fingers are going to meet just above the pubic bone, like that. So you're making a triangle with your hands onto your lower tummy. Yeah, we're good. Fabulous. Now, we're going to breathe. So imagine you have a little marble, okay, right in between your thumbs and index fingers. You're going to breathe out and roll the marble down towards your tummy button. And then when you breathe in, send the marble down towards the floor where your feet are. Breathing out, roll the marble towards your tummy button. Breathing in, roll down towards the floor. Okay. Breathing out, roll to the tummy button. Breathe in, down towards the floor. And just do a few more like that, connecting into this area. Wonderful. And then after the next one, just relax your hands out to the sides, and let's do a few twists. Take your feet wide, knees wide. Okay? Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop the knees down to the right. Inhale, gently scoop your tailbone under, and exhale over to the left. Inhale there. Exhale over to the right. Inhale when you get there. Exhale over to the left. Take a nice deep breath in and do one more time each side. And then once you've done that, bring the knees into the chest, wrap your arms across your legs. Option one is to roll to one side and come up, but option two, you're going to roll up and down the spine a few times to come up. And once you're up, if you're not pregnant, let your feet hover. If you're pregnant, have your feet just touching the floor so you're not overdoing it. And sit really tall and big smile. And I know who's not going to ever be pregnant in here, so I'm watching you. And then lower your legs down. And we're going to come back to this at that, but let me show you what we're doing. I know we've done this before, and I'll give you options in a moment, okay? So what we're going to do, I'll turn it like this, try. We're going to lean back, lift the legs back up, then we're going to lower one leg down. We're going to roll over that straight leg and come into a modified side plank. Then we're going to go into plank, and then we're going to lower down and come into the locust pose. We're going to lift back up and go into side plank the other way, and then we're going to sit down and do that. Okay? So, Get yourself ready, get into the right mindset. And for you, we're just going to do that. Go to one side, you can lift into the side plank, that's not a problem. You can even do a plank. Just don't lie down in your tummy. Cut cow into it instead, yeah? Right, are we ready? Okay, do you all know your left from your right? So all that way is right for you. So keep looking that way, that would be right. If you look this way, it'll be left. Yes? So let's sitting nice and tall. Have our legs together. Deep breath in. As you exhale, lean back a little and lift the legs up any amount. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, we're going to lower our right leg straight down. Drop the left foot to the outside of the right knee. And then you're going to push down. Take your right hand behind you. Push into your right hand, into your feet. Lift up. Take a breath in your side plank. Okay. And as you breathe out, bring your left hand down. So you're facing the back of the mat, coming into plank. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, lower the knees down and find your way onto your tummy. Okay. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the legs, lift the arms. Okay. Fabulous. Exhale, bring your hands down, tuck the toes under and press onto your knees and then up into plank. Take a breath. And then as you breathe out, you're going to roll over your left side. Put your right foot down in front of your left leg. And inhale, lift your whatever arm up, right arm up. Fabulous. Now when you're ready, you're going to lower your bottom down to the floor. And you should be facing back to the front of the room, back into both. Take a nice deep breath in. And then, how are we doing? Shall we do the other side? Okay, so squeeze your legs together and lift up, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, lower the left leg down, right foot to the outside of the left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, lift up into your side plank. And as you exhale, take your right hand down so you're facing the back of the room, coming into plank. I can see you. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, lower the knees down, lower your tummy down. And we're going to inhale, lift our chest, lift our legs up. Fabulous. As you exhale, lower the hands down under your shoulders or tuck your toes under. Inhale, lift up into plank. Now as you exhale, you're going to roll over your right leg and drop your left foot down in front of your right leg. Beautiful. Inhale into your side plank. And exhale, you're going to lower your bum all the way down, back into both toes. And smile. And then lower the legs down, give everything a little shake. Are we okay? See, that's like a 360-degree core work done. Okay? So we're going to just do a little bit more core work. Okay? For this one, Gemma, just maybe like lean a little and then one leg. Don't go all the way up and down like they are going to be doing. Everybody else, sit nice and tall. You can have your hands down here, because that will make it gentler. And what is really important when we're doing this, guys, if we have our legs up like that and you're pushing your tummy out and your hands are up here, put your hands down, bend the knees, pull your tummy in. Okay? So if you go here and everything's sticking out, that's not a great place for your pelvic floor or your belly. Okay? Make sure you're drawing in. Yeah? So let's sit nice and tall. You can have your hands down, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, squeeze your legs together, pull your tummy in and lift your legs up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, if you can still keep your tummy in, you're going to start to extend the legs and lower. And maybe those of you who can keep your tummy in, you can reach arms forward. And then we're going to come all the way back up. Can we do it one more time? Take a deep breath in. I hope you really feel this area, your core. Exhale, lean back, pull the belly in. Okay? And then lift the legs up. And then take a breath in. And if you can keep the belly pulling in, you're going to extend your hands. It can be down or up, but keep drawing the belly in. And then come on. Oh, la, la. Are we good? Yeah. I know, it's a bit mean. Let's come on to our hands and knees, because that bit is done. Okay. So let's have our shoulders, elbows, and wrists in alignment. Okay. And think about pressing your hands into the floor, pressing your shin bones into the mat. And as you breathe in, lift the chest, look up. As you breathe out, push into the earth and round the spine. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, draw the belly in and round the spine. Again, inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, belly in round the spine. And then start to wriggle your spine in all directions. So wiggle, jiggle, roll the shoulders, move your head. You know, feel sexy. I don't know why we all feel so embarrassed being that way, but we should always feel sexy. Okay? That's our birthright.
Because we're British.
I did have a funny moment at the hospital, but before we go in there, let me ask you to do something and then I'll tell you. If you take your knees a little bit wider, okay, and you're going to move your bottom towards your heels, but you're not actually going to sit all the way down, okay? And as you breathe in, melt your belly down towards the floor, so your tailbone's reaching up. As you breathe out, scoop under. And then breathe in, release again. And breathe out, scoop under. And do that a few more times. I had to fill in a form and it asked me what I am, like ethnicity. I'm like, I don't know. I've got a bit of English blood, a bit of Indian, a bit of Chinese, a bit of Thai. And she just looked at me and said, we haven't got that column.
Are you other?
Yeah. Fabulous. How does that feel? Are we feeling okay with this? Lovely. And then come back. Now, we're going to focus on moving just the hips this time. So I want you to do hip circles while you're here. Lovely. And the other way. Fabulous. Let's go up into downward dog. So tuck the toes under, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, bottom towards your heels, lift your knees up, press back and up, and then extend the legs without bringing your shoulders forward. And then start to bend one knee and then the other. Relax the neck. Okay. So drop your head down. Wonderful. And then slowly walk your way to the front of the mat. And then come into a standing forward bend. If you feel like you want to bend the knees, that's okay. Those of you who are quite happy to extend the legs, see if you can bring your hips a little over your knees, a little more over your knees. Okay? And relax the neck. And nod your head yes. And shake your head no. And then use your next out breath. Push into the feet and roll all the way up. And inhale, reach up. Exhaling, release. And we're going to do hip circles. It's all about the hips. Okay? So we're going to ground into our right foot and we're going to lift the left knee up and hip circle. Yeah, this is hard. Harder than normal standing balance because you're moving. Okay? And then go in the opposite direction a few times. And then lower down, let's do the other side. I'm loving the look of concentration on your face. Right, ground to your left foot, bring your right leg up, and then hip circle. Ooh, that pops. Yeah. And then go the other way. Ooh. Wonderful. And then bring it down. And bring your bricks to the front of the mat so that we can work with them. Right, standing nice and tall, okay, at the front of the mat, because we're going to just keep it flowing gently, but we'll flow, okay? Sorry, the other thing about the sacral chakra, it is very much, the element here is water, so fluidity, hence the flow. Inhale, press into the feet, reach up. As you exhale, draw the belly in and come down into a forward bend. We're going to bring our hands onto our thighs and inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, take your hands down and we're going to step back into downward dog. Okay? And we're going to breathe in, bend the knees a little. Breathe out, we're going to come forward and lower the knees down underneath the hips. Lovely. Okay, so make sure your knees are in line with your hips, nice long spine. We're going to inhale, lift our right knee up, lift the chest up. And then as you exhale, you're going to keep breathing, just make circles into that right hip joint a few times in one direction. And then a few times in the opposite direction. Fabulous. And then inhale, press that heel up, lift the chest up. And as you exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. And I forgot to say, you can pad under the left knee, so feel free to flip the mat over and place your left knee on that side, okay? And you can also have your hands on bricks, like that, okay? And we're going to do more hip circles into this right side. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction. Yep, I can feel mine too. And then we're going to move the bricks out of the way if we're working with bricks, and we're going to step our right knee back to join the left. And then now if you want to, you can pad under your right knee instead, okay? And we're going to inhale and lift our left knee up, and then start to do hip circles into that left hip joint. And then go in the opposite direction a few times. And then inhale, press that left heel up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Again, your hands can come onto the brick so they can stay on the floor, and do a few more hip circles. And the other way. Wonderful. And then from here, we're going to take our knee back again, tuck the toes under, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, bottom towards your heels, lift your knees up, coming into downward dog. Going to inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump or walk to the front of the mat. Okay. Hands come onto your thighs. Inhale, reach your heart forward towards the front of the mat. Exhale, push into the earth and come all the way up. And inhale at the top, reaching the arms, lifting the chest. Exhaling, release. And just give it a quick shake. When you are coming up. Are you coming up on the out breath? Yeah, try coming up on the out breath. That helps to regulate things a little bit, yeah? But yeah.
Maybe you are.
The plot thickens. Right, let's go again. Yeah? So standing nice and tall. Okay? So remember, pad under your knees when you move, okay? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw the belly in and fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway, reaching your heart forward. Exhale, take your hands down and step back into downward dog. And as you breathe in, bend the knees a little bit. As you breathe out, you're going to let your spine round like an angry cat and come on down onto your knees. So you want your knees underneath your hips. Oh dear. We're going to inhale, lift that right leg up again. Fabulous. Now take your left foot out to the right and bring that right knee underneath you and cross your right leg to the over the front of your leg, okay? That's it, we're all there, that's good. Right, now from here, I don't want you to force anything and hurt your knees, okay? I want you to just slowly walk back any amount that feels okay, and then take a breath, okay? And then you're just going to walk forward again, and you're going to release that right leg and step it to the front of the mat. Yeah. Now pad under your left knee if you want to squeeze your legs together. We're going to inhale, look forward. As we exhale, we're going to pull the belly in and lift up. And now we're going to chant. So hug your front foot back, knee towards each other. Inhale, the arms go up. Vam, 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 vam. Vam, 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 vam. Va va vam 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 va va vam. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your hands down and maybe onto bricks and start to move your hips back and slide your right leg forward, digging the right heel down. Okay. So inhale, lift the chest up. And as you exhale, fold over that right leg and sway the hips a little bit side to side. So feel like you're turning that right thigh in and out a few times as you rock the hip side to side. And then inhale, bend your right knee, hands back to the floor. Exhale, take that right knee back to join the left. Let's just do one cat-cow when you inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round your side. And then inhale, take your left knee up. Yeah, what do we do after this? We just
Cross the
I can't believe my brain just went. Take your right foot out to the right, bring your left knee underneath you and then cross it over the right. Okay? Yeah, adjust. If you need to lift your hands out of the way, that's fine. And then take a breath in, and as you breathe out slowly, go back like you're trying to sit in between your knees, but you don't have to. Take a breath in and then slowly come forward. And then we're going to uncross and step that left foot forward. Okay? Hand under your right knee, squeeze your legs together, inhale here. As you exhale, push into the earth and come up. Inhale here. Vum, 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 vum. Vum, 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 vum. Va vum, va vum, va vum, va vum, va vum, va vum. Deep breath in. Exhale, so juvenile. Hands come down. Slide your hips back a little and slide your left leg towards straight. Dig your heels down. Again, hands can be on bricks. Okay? Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, fold over that left leg and start to sway the hips side to side, turning your thigh bone in and out a few times. And then inhale, bend your left knee again, hands come to your mat. Exhale, we're going to step back into downward dog and have a little dog walk here. And then we're going to inhale, bend the knees a little, look forward. Exhale, walk, jump, step to the front of the mat. Inhale to come up halfway, reaching your heart towards the front of the mat. Exhale, push into the earth, pull the belly up and lift all the way up. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Still dizzy?
Yeah.
Try really focusing on the breath. See if it makes a difference.
Breathe out.
Breathe out to come up. See if that helps, okay? So let's stand tall. We're going to go into a low, no. I'm going to get there. A high lunge, not a low lunge. So if you know that you're going to struggle for balance, you might want to have your bricks at the back so that you can put your heel on it like that. Okay? If you don't need it, you don't need it. But if you do, you do. And standing nice and tall. Okay? We're going to inhale, reach up, lift the chest. And as you exhale, lift your left foot up and take it back into your lunge. Now, once you've lowered it, you want to, if you're not on the bricks, pull the heel forward. If you're on the brick, think about pressing down into the brick for a little bit of support. And then squeeze your legs together. And we're going to take our hands behind our back, interlace the fingers. And then, I'm going to fall. As you breathe in, draw your shoulder blades towards each other and lift the chest up. Guess what we're doing? Take a deep breath in. Vum, 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 vum. Vum, 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 vum. Va vum, va vum, va vum, va vum, va vum, va vum. Inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, push into your right foot, bring your left knee up, and then lower it down, give it a shake. Well done, very nice singing, by the way. And I just realised I haven't got the chant, the tune, the melody perfectly correct, but it's still fun, isn't it? Let's do the other side, okay? So we're going to ground into our, no, not yet. Let's inhale, take the arms up. And as you exhale, ground into the left foot, lift the right leg up, and then shoot it all the way back, okay? Staying on the ball of the foot, and pull the heel forward, unless you're on the brick, in which case press it into the brick, okay? We're going to take our arms in, sorry, behind our back. I forgot where I was going. And inhale, draw your shoulder blades towards each other, lift the chest up. Again, take a deep breath in. Vam, 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 vam. Vam, 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 vam. Va, vam, va, vam, va, vam, va, vam. Va, vam, va, vam, va, vam, va, vam. And then inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, push into your left foot, bring your right knee up. And then lower it down, give it a little shake. Well done, well done. So, what else have I got for you? Oh, we've done that. We've done that. Oh, yeah. Chair pose. Everybody likes a good chair pose, but watch me a second. So, we're going to stick up on back, bend our knees. Option 1, okay? And this is important for breathing. If you're going to go with your elbow down here and then you end up like that and you can't breathe, I'd rather you had your hand to the outside, the other arm behind your back, and you've got your spine long to go into the twist so that you can breathe properly, okay? So pick a version that suits you best, the version where you can breathe in it, yeah? And then we'll step back and do other things. So let's take a deep breath in, hands onto the hips. As we breathe out, chest forward, bum back, bend the knees, okay? Option 1, left hand to the outside of the right knee, right arm wraps behind your back. Option 2, sink a little lower, take your left elbow to the outside of the right knee, palms together. Inhale, everybody, think about lengthening the spine. Exhale, spin your chest to the right, and you can look up, you can look down. We're just going to hold it just for one more breath in, okay? As you breathe out, we're going to turn to center, lift your left foot up, and you're going to shoot that left leg all the way back and open out into warrior 2. So you're facing the long edge of your mat, back leg nice and strong, front knee is bent. And then you have to hold it because I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah. Let's inhale, straighten your right leg and take your left arm down, right arm up. Fabulous. Nice deep breath in and out here. And on your next out breath, you're going to bend your right knee again and bring your right forearm down and bring your left arm up and over. And then we're going to move that left arm a little bit, okay? So inhale here. Exhale, take your left arm down towards your left hip and then down towards the floor. Inhale, send it forward, up to the ceiling, spinning the chest up. Exhale, back and down again. Inhale, forward and up. Last one. Exhale, back and down. And inhale, forward and up. And then keep it up there. Can you bring your right hand somewhere below your right knee? And start to work your right leg a little straighter, lengthening the spine, and breathe. And then exhaling, bending that front knee. And we're going to inhale, lift up into our warrior 2. As you exhale, I'm going to turn this way. As you exhale, you're going to turn to face front. And you're going to bring that left knee up and lower it down. Yeah. Are we okay? Should we do the other side? I need a sip of water. I don't know if you do or not, but if you do, go ahead, have some. Hey?
Something I would do.
That's why I just leave mine here permanently. Standing nice. Should we do the other side? Are we okay with that? So when you're coming out of your chair twist, just turn forward, keep the leg grounded, lift the other one, shoot, open into warrior 2. Yeah? So, standing nice and tall, hands onto the hips. Am I keeping you awake? Inhale and exhale, chest forward, bum back, bend the knees. Option 1, right hand to the outside of the left knee, left arm binding behind. Option 2, bring your right elbow to the outside of the left knee, palms together. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, spin your chest to the left. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, turn back to center, grounding into your left foot, lift your right leg up, and then shoot it all the way back and open out into warrior 2. So lifting the arms up, beautiful. And then we're going to inhale, straighten our left leg and lean back into reverse triangle. Exhale here. And then do one more deep breath in And as you breathe out, bend your left knee again. Bring your forearm onto the leg and the other arm, right arm up and over. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, take your right arm back towards your back leg and then down towards the floor. And inhale, send it forward and up, spinning the chest up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. And again, exhale, back and down. And inhale, take it all the way up, spinning the chest up. And bring your left hand somewhere below your left knee. And start to work your left leg towards straight. Keep the chest spinning up and breathe. And then when you're ready, we're going to bend that front knee as we exhale. And inhale, lift up into warrior two. And as you exhale, you're going to turn to face the front of the mat. And step up. Yeah, and butt forward. And then lower down, shake it out. Are we okay? Yeah. Should we sing a bit more? Yeah. But before we sing a bit more, we're going to turn. I'm trying to think of which way best to do. Shall we turn to the left? Yeah, sorry. Come back here first. Set yourself up so that you have your 2 bricks a few inches in front of your feet and out to the side. And I'm going to go like that. So ignore me. You keep yours where they are because I'm going to demo sideways in a moment, right? So now you can turn sideways. You'll be fine. Step your left foot back, I think. And step your feet wide, okay? Feet nice and wide. And we're going to turn our left toes in, turn our right toes out to the front of the mat, yeah? Chest and everything facing the long edge of your mat. Keep your left leg really active and strong. We're going to bend that right knee. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up to shoulder height. Now as you exhale, reach forward. Bring your right hand somewhere below the knee again. And then we're going to inhale, spin our chest up, take that left arm up. Exhale, work your right leg towards straight. 1 deep breath in here. As you breathe out, bend the right knee again and take your right hand onto your brick. Okay? And move it a little bit forward, push into your right foot, lift your left foot up. And I want you to think about spinning the hips, the chest and everything open to the left. And just take a nice deep breath in here. As you breathe out, you're going to bend your right knee again and lower your left foot all the way back. And then inhale up into warrior two. Lovely. Now, turn your right foot to point towards the front corner of your mat. And turn your left foot to point towards the back corner of your mat. And we're going to exhale, sink our bum back, bend the knees and press the knees wide. So bring your hands onto your thighs, press the knees wide. And we're going to rock side to side, take a nice deep breath in. Vum, 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 vum. Vum, 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 vum. Vum, 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 vum. Inhale and rise up. And we're going to turn our toes in a little bit. And as you exhale, feel free to bend the knees, but we're going to fold forward from the hip creases. And if your hands come to the floor, let them come to the floor, relax the neck. If they don't come to the floor, you can keep them on the hips. Think about taking the weight into the front of your feet as much as into the back of the feet so you're not hanging out in your heels, okay? And relax your neck. Wonderful. And then bend the knees, inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, push into your feet, come all the way up. And then we're going to either heel toe our feet together, or you're going to jump and land with the knees bent. Yeah, and now you can jump and turn around the other way. Or not jump, I don't know. Okay. So we're going to face the long edge of your mat and step your feet wide again. We're going to turn, feet wide. We're going to turn our right foot in, turn our left foot out. Lovely, keep the right leg nice and strong. So just check that your left toes are pointing to the front of the mat, okay? And then we're going to bend our left knee. Belly in, tailbone down, arms up, deep breath in. As you exhale, reach forward, bringing the left hand somewhere below the knee. As you breathe in, spin the chest up, take that right arm up, and then breathe out, work your left leg towards straight. Inhale here. And exhale, bend the left knee again and place your left hand onto the brick. We're going to push into our left foot, into our left hand, and lift our right leg up and spin your chest and hips and everything open to the right. Can you make that right foot really active? Imagine you're pushing it into the wall, okay? And then as you breathe out, we're going to bend the left knee, lower the right foot all the way back, and inhale up into warrior two. Beautiful. And then you can relax the hands, straighten that front leg, turn your left foot to point to the corner, and the right foot to point to the back corner. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale, bum back, knees bent. Yeah? Fabulous. And then here, we're going to chant again, but we're going to lift the chest up a little bit more this time. Draw the belly in, send your tailbone down, and bring your hands up into, so that we take form of the goddess pose. And we connect to the goddess or God within, and take a nice deep breath in. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Inhale, straighten everything up, relax the hands. Exhale, we're going to turn the toes in again. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And inhale, draw your shoulder blades towards each other, lift the chest. As you exhale, we're folding from the hip creases and slowly coming down to any place that feels okay. And then relax the neck and keep lifting your hands up towards the ceiling. Keep the weight in the front of the feet as much as in the back of the feet. And breathe. Beautiful, everybody. And then we're going to release the hands. And we're going to bend the knees a little and inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, come all the way up. And then you can heel toe your stuff together, and you can jump and land with the knees bent. And then come to the front of the mat. And we've got a little bit more. Oh, I don't know, maybe not. I don't have to be that mean. I don't know, we'll see. I think we should find our way into pigeon pose to stretch it all out and leave it at that. What do you think? So shall we stand nice and tall at the front of our mat? Inhale and reach up. And as you exhale, draw the belly in and fold. Inhale, hands onto your thighs, reach your heart forward towards the front of the mat. Exhale, take your hands down, step back into downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees a little bit. Exhale, push your thighs back, way forward. Let's come into plank. Take a nice deep breath in your plank, pushing the earth away. And then as you exhale, lower the knees down. And we're going to bring that right knee behind the right wrist. So the foot goes out to the left. Okay? So right leg forward for pigeon. And then slide your left leg back. Okay? And then from here, if you want to put a block under.
No, I fell off the mat.
We're going to take a nice deep breath in, lift the chest up. And as you exhale, let's fold forward, bending the elbows. And then inhale, lift back up again. And exhale, fold again. Inhale and lift back up last time. And exhale, go all the way down. And relax and breathe. Okay. Maybe focusing onto the sacral chakra. And I know it's not easy for everybody to relax here. So if you're really struggling, you can always bring your left knee up a little closer to your right foot and stay in the deer pose. Okay? And you can always put your head on a brick or on your hands and breathe and smile and try not to cry. And then inhale to slowly come up onto your hands. As we exhale, we're sitting down onto our right hip, and we're going to bring our left foot in front of our right ankle. So both of our sit bones are firmly planted on the mat. And we're going to bring our left shoulder to the inside, or the left elbow to the inside, and turn our chest to the right, taking the right hand down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and breathe. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, turn back to the front, and you're going to lower your left leg down in front of your right. We're going to lean to the left, shoot the right leg back behind you. So if you find pigeon horrible, you can always come into the deer with the back knee bent and fall forward, okay? But if you're happy to go into the pigeon, then go ahead, extend that right leg all the way back, and try not to sit onto your left sit bone, but lift up to center and hands go wide. And then inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale, round the spine again. One more time. Inhale, lift it. And exhale, fold. And then stay folded and breathe. Okay? So remember, your head can come onto the bricks. Let your shoulder blades go wide. And breathe, focusing on your sacral chakra if you like. Maybe think about the sound VUM if you like, or the colour orange. And then we're going to slowly breathe in and come up onto our hands. You're going to sit onto your left hip and bring your right foot all the way to the front. So in front of your left ankle. And then you bring your right elbow to the inside, left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, spin your chest to the left and breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn to the front. But just one more strong thing to do, or two really. Sit nice and tall. Okay. After this one, you can go into bridge. I'll take them on their tummy. So yeah. Don't you all wish you were pregnant all of a sudden? No. Sitting actually no. Sitting nice and tall. Squeeze your legs together. Take a deep breath in. Hands can be down here. As you breathe out, lean back and lift the legs up. Keep drawing the belly in. Nice deep breath in. And we're going to lower one foot down, extend the other leg. Lift it up, swap. Just do that a few times. Big smile. Those of you who don't have to put your feet all the way down, just go like that. Big, big smile. You're not smiling. And then just start to cycle it again. See, now you're really going to love this next bit. And then we lower down. And you can go into bridge pose, so you know it. We're going to lie on our tummy. Save the best for the last. Just press down. You want to bring your shoulders under, no, shoulders cannot go underneath elbows, the other way around. Elbows underneath the shoulders. And slide your heart forward, lift the chest up. And then as you exhale, you can bend the knees, bring your feet towards your bum. Okay? I'm going to be really nice. I'm going to allow you to reach your hands back for your feet or ankles or trousers. For those of you who can reach, so bring your foot in nice and close and then reach back. Okay? And then when you've got that, lift the chest back up again, take a breath. And as you breathe out, press the feet back into your hands and lift your thighs up off the mat. As much as is okay. So you've got to use your buttocks to lift your thighs up. So press the pubic bone down, lift the knees up, press your feet up towards the ceiling. And then let it go out the bottom. Oh. And then without thinking about turning your head the other way, just roll onto your back. Just for now, roll onto your back. Like that. Okay? Doesn't matter which way your head goes, if you roll onto your back. And then from here, bend the knees, have your feet comfortable distance. They can be together, they can be apart, arms a little bit out to the sides. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, just start to drop the knees side to side a few times. So dropping into your, and you just keep breathing and just windshield wipe the feet, the knees side to side a few times. Okay? And if you feel you want to hold it for a bit on one side, then go ahead and hold it and breathe. And if you're holding, make sure that you do the other side too. But, you know, whether the same length of time or not is your choice. Fabulous. And then I want you to bring your feet up off the mat. Okay? And just very
bring the soles of the feet together and reach up for your feet and draw your feet up towards your face. And see if you can tuck your chin, lower your head down, tuck your chin in towards your chest and gently rock side to side a little bit here. Not going to be here long. And then we're going to relax the head down and we're going to extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Okay? And you're going to cross your right thigh tightly on top of the left and then bend both knees so the feet are going to go out in opposite directions, aren't they? Yeah? And then, yeah, so a nice tight cross. So your right thigh is definitely touching the left. That's it. And then you're going to just maybe lift your head and shoulders up. If you can hold the ankles, hold the ankles. If you can't hold the ankles, hold the knees. And draw the legs a little closer to your chest and gently rock side to side a few times. Just like what we did on our knees earlier in the class, just upside down. And then uncross the legs, take a breath in, and exhale, cross the other way. So you have your left thigh on top and then lift your head up, draw the legs in towards you and then relax the head back down and rock it out side to side again.
Wonderful. And then release everything down and then bring the knees into the chest, give yourself a big cuddle. And then you're going to find your way all the way up to sit because we're going to do our breath work. Okay? So, Gemma, roll to the side to come up.
Oh yeah, sorry. So if you want to put some warm layers on, please do. If you want to have a sip of water.
So, if you just breathe, okay? So you remember the breath we worked on the last 2 months? What's it called? Viloma breath. Well done. And the first month we worked on it, we did Viloma interrupting the in breath. Last month we interrupted the out breath. This month we're interrupting the in and the out breath. Okay? Definitely not for anybody pregnant, no holding breath. So just breathe. Okay? So we're going to do inhale, pause, inhale completely, pause, exhale a little bit, pause, exhale a little bit, pause, exhale completely, pause, and then start again. We're good? Yeah? So can you make sure you're sitting nice and tall? So if you want to sit on your bricks, you can. If you want to lean against the wall, you're welcome to sit really tall, nice long spine. Remember when we're doing the out breath, don't suddenly go. Okay? Keep lifting the pelvic floor, drawing the belly in. Yeah? Hands can either rest onto your legs like that. Okay? Another way you can do this also is to make that triangle again with your thumbs and index finger and place them onto your lower tummy to remind you to connect to your sacral chakra. So shoulders down your back, eyes closed. Okay? And let's just start by becoming aware of the breath in, becoming aware of the breath out. Noticing the movement, especially where our hands are, if you're using your hands, so your lower belly as you breathe. And then let's all breathe out together. Let's breathe in a little bit and pause. Breathe in a little bit more and pause. Breathe in fully. Pause a little. And then breathe out a little bit, pulling the belly in and pause. Breathe out a little bit more and pause. Breathe out completely. Pause a little. Breathe into a third of your lungs and pause. Breathe into the second third of your lungs and pause. Breathe in to fill the lungs, pause. Breathe out a third of the way, pause, pulling the belly in. Breathe out another third of the way, lifting the pelvic floor. Breathe out completely, pause, and begin again. And keep going with your own breath, okay? So breathe in, pause, breathe in fully, pause, breathe out a little, pause, breathe out a little, pause, breathe out fully, pause. So keep the breath soft after this one, just do one more. Just do one more, complete in and out. And when you've completed that, you can relax the hands and just breathe naturally. Notice any effects that breath may have on you. And then exhaling next time, lower the chin to the chest, extend the legs out, give them a little shake, and find your way to lie down. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. So if your neck needs a bit of support, you can always roll the back of the mat up and use it to place your head on. If your lower back hurts in any way, please bend your knees. Have your feet wide, knees together. Okay. And the arms can be a little bit away from you with the palms up. And then take a nice deep breath in through the nose and let it go. And then allow the breath now to flow in and out freely and softly. Let the breath be completely soft and relaxed and natural. And allow your whole body to be really soft and relaxed, especially that physical core area, so the lower belly, that whole sacrum area, the pelvic floor, just that entire pelvis. Let that whole area be super soft and relaxed. And then let your whole body be really soft and relaxed. Invite the mind to be a little quieter, either by watching the breath gently or by just allowing the thoughts to come and go without paying attention to them. And relax. 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 And staying still just for a few moments longer. Gently come back once again to your body and your breath and connect them back together by deepening your in-breath and lengthening your out-breath. Maybe visualize drawing the breath all the way down into the center of your pelvis, sending energy into that area. And when you breathe out, soften a little bit more. So just do a few breaths where you send the breath all the way down into the pelvis. And when you breathe out, soften and relax everything in that area. And then take a moment now to check in with yourself, see how you're feeling. And let's take a deep breath of love and gratitude in and hold the breath for a moment if you're not pregnant. And allow love and gratitude to flow to every cell of your amazing being. And then sigh love and gratitude out to all beings on earth. And start to make small movements like wriggling the fingers and toes or rotating wrists and ankles a few times one way, a few times the other way. And when you feel ready, do a big stretch, reaching the arms and the legs away from each other, get nice and long. And then draw the knees up into the chest, wrap your arms across your legs, give yourself a big cuddle, rocking gently side to side. And then roll to one side and find your way all the way up to sit, so that we can do our one Om together. Okay? So sitting nice and tall, palms together, our heart center, and eyes can be softly opened or closed. And take a deep breath in. And breathe. When you're ready to breathe out next time, bow your head to your heart. Thank yourself for being amazing as always. Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you.